Hey guys, this is part 2 of What If Naruto Was a Senju. If you haven't seen the first part, you should go watch it now. We left off when Naruto learned of a thing called Monk Sage Mode. Now, I think it would be way too OP if Naruto learned this, so let's say he has a very incomplete version of this Sage Mode. Let's start this what if when Naruto is taking the exit exam from the academy. The only reason he didn't graduate earlier, because he would have been able to, because he's just that OP, is because he wanted to watch Sasuke grow and progress. Let's say that Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura is still on the same team. Let's say that's just because the way they made the teams doesn't exist, like medium, worst, and the best. Let's just say that doesn't exist. So when Kakashi meets them, Naruto doesn't prank him. So when Kakashi walks in his mind he thinks, well, these kids are going to be boring. Kakashi tells them to meet him somewhere when they show up, not to eat breakfast. They all show up except Kakashi, and he gives the Lost on the Journey of Life speech. Naruto and Sasuke get pretty pissed off, but they don't say anything. Then they follow Kakashi and he explains the bell test. After he finishes, Naruto turns to Sakura and Sasuke and says, okay, so basically, this test is about teamwork. So you two can have the bells. I'll just find a different way to pass. Kakashi is shocked by how nice Naruto is. And they start the test. Naruto sinks into the ground. Kakashi jumps into a tree to try to get away from Naruto. But then Naruto comes out of the tree, out of the same tree as Kakashi, and tries to and attempts to grab the bells from Kakashi. But Kakashi is too fast. He kicks Naruto away. But Naruto turns into wood. Kakashi thinks in his mind, "What? Where is he?" Naruto is on the ground now, and he points his hand at Kakashi. A bunch of chunks of wood come flying out of Naruto's hand towards Kakashi. Like, it's kind of like Senbon, not chunks. It's like little wooden Senbons, like a splinter. Kakashi isn't able to dodge all of these, and he gets stabbed in the leg by two and cut on the shoulder by another one. While Kakashi is in the air, Sasuke jumps at him, attempting to grab the bells. But Kakashi punches him away. As Sasuke is falling down to the ground, he throws two kunai at Kakashi. While Kakashi is blocking these kunai, he hears from the ground, "What style? What dragon jutsu?" Kakashi says, "What? I know that he's a Senju and all, but he shouldn't be able to use such jutsu at this age." Kakashi lands and makes a mud wall, but the dragon breaks through this wall with ease. Kakashi jumps above the dragon and jumps onto Naruto. Then the Naruto turns into a wood log, and the wood forms around Kakashi and makes a cage. Then the cage gets smaller and smaller until Kakashi is about to pop. But then right when Kakashi was about to activate his Sharingan, Naruto eased the grip and let Kakashi out of the cage. At first, Kakashi was confused, but then when he looked down, he noticed that both of his bells were gone. Then he looked back to see Sakura and Sasuke holding them in their hands. Sasuke and Sakura dance around, celebrating that they had won. Well, Sasuke acts like he doesn't care, but Sakura's really happy. Naruto And then Naruto is, sad because he hasn't become a ninja. He has to wait longer. But Kakashi tells him that he also passes. They all celebrate and they go home. And then they do a bunch of those missions where they have to go and, get cats until one day Naruto finally speaks up. Lord Third, no disrespect, but I feel like my talents are being wasted on these stupid missions. You should give us a more difficult one. Hiruzen agrees and gives them the mission to protect Tazuna, the bridge builder. I'm going to leave this what if off right here. If you like, then leave one. And subscribe. Peace. Hey guys, this is part 2 of What If Naruto Was a Senju. If you haven't